Welcome to Control Systems. I am going to introduce the mathematical modeling of systems in this video lecture. The content of this presentation mainly focus on mathematical model of systems, classification of systems such as mechanical translational system model, mechanical rotational system model, electrical system model, and some of the references. Mathematical modeling of system. The control systems can be represented with a set of mathematical equations which are known as mathematical model. These models are useful for design and analysis of control systems. Analysis of control system means finding the output when we know the input and mathematical model. The analysis can be done either in time domain or frequency domain. Design of control system can also be done by finding the mathematical model when we know the input and the output. Classification of mathematical models are differential equation model, transfer function model, and state space model. Differential equation model. This model is a time domain mathematical model of control system. In this model, the signal is defined with respect to time. The steps for differential equation model are by applying basic laws for the given system, then formulation of differential equation in terms of input and output by removing the intermediate variables. Transfer function model. Transfer function model is an S-domain mathematical model of system. In this model, which is also called frequency domain model, the signal is defined with respect to frequency. The transfer function of a linear time invariant system is defined as the ratio of Laplace transform of the output and Laplace transform of input by assuming all the initial conditions are assumed to be 0. State space model. In this model, a system can be modeled with respect to multi-input and multi-output. A system can be classified as mechanical system, electrical system, hydraulic system, pneumatic system. In this video, we will mainly focus on mechanical system and electrical system. The mechanical system can be classified into translational system and rotational system. In translational system, the system object moves linearly with respect to time. Whereas in rotational system, the object will be in rotational motion. Now we will see the translation system. The components of translation system are mass, dashpot, and spring. Now I would like to introduce what are the elements and how to represent the element and its symbolic representation, what are the properties of translation system elements, and how to express the system elements in time domain and frequency domain. So here the symbolic representation of the translational system is given here. First element is the mass. Mass is the property of a body which stores normally the kinetic energy. So this element can be modeled in such a way that the force developed by this element will be proportional to acceleration, that is t square x by dt square. So the force equation can be written as, according to Newton's law, Fm is equal to m d square x by dt square. This can also be written or expressed in S domain as f of s is equal to m s square x of s. The second element is dashpot, which normally represent the friction. If a force is applied on a dashpot, then it is opposed by an opposition force due to friction of the dashpot. This can be represented in time domain as Fp is proportional to Tx by dt, or Fb is equal to Fe into Tx by dt, or this can also be written as Fb equal to Pb into Tx by dt. So in S domain, this can be written as f of s is equal to b into s into x of s. The third element is spring element. Spring element is also a storage element which stores as potential energy. This force will be proportional to x, that is displacement. So Fk can be written as k into x. So in S domain or frequency domain, f of s can be written as k into x of s. Some of the symbols are variables and constants used in mechanical translational systems are displacement, velocity, acceleration. So displacement will be represented as x meter, and velocity, which is proportional to dx by dt, is represented as v, that is in meter per second, and acceleration, which is proportional to t square x by dt square in meter per second square. Then the applied force F will be represented as F and F Newton. Fm is the opposition force offered by mass of the body. Its unit is N. Fk is the opposition force offered by the elasticity of the body. Its unit is N. Fb is the opposition force offered by the friction of the body, that is dash but its unit is N, Newton. Then mass will be represented as m in kg, kilogram. Then stiffness of the spring will be represented as k, Newton per meter. Then viscous friction coefficient will be represented as b or fv, which is Newton second per meter. Some of the Laplace transform used for variables are, for x of t, the Laplace transform is x of s. Dx by dt, that is velocity, its Laplace transform is s into x of s, where we assume the zero initial condition. D square x of t by dt square, its Laplace transform is s square into x of s with a zero initial condition. For these variables, most probably we will use in problem. Now we will formulate the differential equation for a system shown. This is a basic equivalent circuit of a mechanical system. So while formulating the differential equation and finding the transfer function, so these are the steps we have to follow for modeling. First step is decide the input and the output. Second step is draw free body diagram of the mass. That is, what are the force applied and what are the opposition force developed. This will be represented in the free body diagram. Third is formulate the differential equation. And fourth is convert time function into frequency domain. So the time function will be converted into frequency domain by taking Laplace transform. And final step is obtain the transfer function. So for this mechanical system, first I decide the input and output as, so when you apply a force to this mechanical object, so the object moves for a distance x or x of t with respect to time, and the application of the force is F. So here the system has the elements m, that is mass element, dash part p, and spring element k. So first we draw the free body diagram. Applied forces F, the opposition force are m t square x of t. Second force is T2, dash pot element b dx by dt, and third is k into x of t. Once we drawn the free body diagram, I can write the differential equation. So applied force is F of t, which is equal to summation of all the opposition forces, mt square x of t by dt plus b dx by dt plus k x of t. So the next step is taking the Laplace transform for this expression. So taking Laplace transform for f of t, this is equal to f of s equal to m s square x of s plus b s into x of s plus k x of s. So we have defined the output as displacement x of s, the input is f of s, that is force. So this equation can be rewritten as m s square plus bs plus k into x of s. So finally the transfer function t of s can be written as x of s divided by f of s 1 by m s square plus bs plus k. So this is the transfer function for the given system. So the transfer function relate the input and output. So here f of s the force. So for this system, if we vary the input, that is applied force, accordingly the output varies. That is, if we increase the applied force, the output, that is displacement of the object, increases. If you reduce the applied force, the output displacement decreases. So next we will discuss the mechanical system modeling of rotational system. The basic components of rotational systems are moment of inertia, dashpot, torsional spring. So here we will discuss what are the elements, how to represent symbolically and its property, and how to express the system element in terms of equations in time domain as well as in frequency domain. So here the elements are listed here and its symbols are drawn. So the moment of inertia will be represented with a symbol like this with a letter J, and the applied torque is T, and because of the application of the torque, the body rotate with an angular displacement theta, and normally the moment of inertia is nothing but the weight of rotational mechanical system, and according to Newton's second law, this can be represented as T equal to J T square theta by Tt square. In S domain, this can be represented as T of S is equal to J S square theta of S. The second element is dashpot. So normally a friction occurs between the rotating body and fixed floor or where this object is rotating. The friction exists in the rotational body of the system is represented normally as dashpot. So here the torque equation can be written as TB equal to B T theta by dt. So in S domain, this can be represented as T of S equal to Bs into theta of S. The third element is torsional spring. The elastic deformation of the body is represented as torsional spring, which is proportional to theta. So T equal to K theta. So T of S can be written as K into theta of S. So here also for a rotational system, the symbols and the variables constants used are theta is the angular displacement which can be measured as radian, and the angular velocity is proportional to d theta by dt. Its unit is radian per second, and the angular acceleration which is equal to t square theta by dt square in radian per second square, and the applied torque is represented as T in Newton meter, and moment of inertia which is a constant will be represented as J kilogram meter square per radian, and rotational frictional coefficient is represented as B in Newton meter, and finally the stiffness of the spring will be represented as K Newton meter per radian, and the Laplace transform for the variables, or for theta it is theta of s, and Laplace transform of d theta by dt is s into theta of s with zero initial conditions, and Laplace transform of t square theta by dt square is s square theta of s with zero initial conditions. As we saw in the problem 1, which is for mechanical transit system model, here for us we will solve a problem, or we formulate a differential equation for the rotation system shown in the figure, and we also find the transfer function for this system. So in this given problem there is only one element which is rotating, and the applied torque is T, and the angular displacement is theta, and there is a frictional force and its coefficient is B. So for solving or modeling this problem, so initially we have to decide the input and output, then we have to draw the free body diagram of the moment of inertia, then third step is to formulate the differential equation in time domain, then converting the time domain equation into frequency domain equation by using Laplace transform. Finally we will obtain the transfer function. So next we will discuss the electrical system modeling. The basic components of electrical systems are resistor, inductor and capacitor. So in this system also we will discuss the elements and its symbolic representation and its property and the basic law applied, and how to write the equation in time domain and frequency domain. So the elements are resistor, inductor, capacitor. Resistors are represented as R, inductor L and capacitor C. Resistor is normally resist the flow of current. According to Ohm's law, the equations can be written in applied voltage V of t equal to R into I of t. So in S domain, V of S can be written as I of S into R. For inductive element, the inductor normally store the electrical energy in the magnetic field. So in time domain, the applied voltage can be written as V of t equal to L into di by dt. So in S domain, V of S is equal to L into S I of S. The third element is capacitor. The capacitor stores the energy in the electric field. So here we can write the voltage equation V of t equal to 1 by C integral I of t dt. So in the S domain we can write V of S is equal to 1 by S into C into I of S. So the third problem is formulate differential equation for the electrical system shown in the figure, and finally finding the transfer function. So this is a simple RLC circuit. So where the applied voltage is VI, and because of the application of the VI there is a flow of current I. Let us assume the output as V naught across the C, or we can also take the current as an output. Now for solving this problem or to find the transfer function, first we have to draw the free body diagram. Next step is to write the differential equation, and finally to find the transfer function. So here by applying the Kirchhoff voltage law for the loop, we can write the equation as V, that is applied voltage VI is equal to L VI is equal to RI plus LdI by dt plus Vc or V naught. So this is the equation, or otherwise we can write when I equal to dq by dt, we can write V equal to R dq by dt plus T L t square q by dt square plus q by c. So taking Laplace transform for this expression, so we can write Vi of s can be written as R s into q of s plus L s square q of s plus q of s by c. Suppose if we consider the first equation, we can write the Laplace transform Vi of s, which is equal to R I of s plus L s into I of s plus V naught. Suppose V naught equal to one by c integral I of t. So V naught of s can be written as 1 by cs into I of s. So here we can write Vi of s is equal to R plus Ls plus 1 by cs into I of s. Suppose the output is assumed as I of s, or if we decide I as a output, Vi as input, we can write the transfer function I of s divided by Vi of s is equal to 1 divided by R plus Ls plus 1 by cs. Simplifying this expression, you will get C of cs divided by RCS plus L RCS plus LC s square plus 1. So this is the transfer function model for the given problem. Analogous systems. Two systems are said to be analogous to each other if the two systems are physically different and differential equation modeling of both systems are same. So let us consider the mechanical translation system, electrical system and mechanical rotation system. The differential equations are written here. So this is the expression for mechanical translational system. And this this expression is for electrical system. This expression is for mechanical rotational system. So all the differential equations are having same or identical differential equation. Identical differential equation. So these three systems are called as analogous system. So now once all the systems are having the identical differential equation, we can make its equivalent system parameters. So here in this table, so its equivalent parameters are given. Force in translational mechanical system is equivalent to voltage in electrical system and torque in rotational mechanical system. Then mass, which is in mechanical system, is equivalent to inductance in an electrical system and moment of inertia in rotational system. Frictional coefficient in mechanical system is equivalent to resistance in electrical system and rotational frictional coefficient in rotational system. Spring constant K is equivalent to reciprocal of capacitance in electrical system and torsional spring constant in rotational system. Displacement X in mechanical system is equivalent to charge in electrical system and angular displacement in rotational mechanical system. Translational mechanical system, in which the velocity is equivalent to current in electrical system and angular velocity in mechanical rotational system. So these are all some of the references used for preparing this video lecture. Thanks for watching this video lecture. Hope you understand the basic concept of mathematical modeling of system. Thank you.